Welcome back to
The Unhinged Hour with
myself, RT, Lifty, and
the Geordie Kai, the Alpha. Some would call the Howler. When
done
there's
it
a
again.
full
He's
moon.
done it again.
When there's a full moon, I'm outside. So
You know what? That's just all we need to say. But anyways, welcome back to episode 2 of The Unhinged Hour. And this one's actually a bit special because there is something happening at the end that will only be able to be seen if... What are the conditions again?
if you number one, you just have to watch the whole video because it's at the end. You see, and basically, if you like and you share, which is proven that you can't do, because recently,
100%.
we've had massive improvements, so you can't do it, and if you don't, you're just plebs.
Basically, Kai over here is volunteering, should I say, to wax his legs. You've got them on deck. He's got them on deck. He's already sorted.
I'm scared.
He's going to be waxing his legs at the end of this episode. However, I'm going to be straight up. It's all going to be played out. All because you just don't get it for free.
Exactly.
This is like we're men, you know what I mean? This is like...
I shouldn't be waxing my legs.
Exactly.
I'm going
So, the way you're going to get to see this is if you drop a comment, subscribe, drop a like, and also get this video to 100 views. So share it around to your friends. Even if they don't like it, who cares? Get it to 100 views. The last one's already on, 75, 80? Come on, it's not that hard. Just share.
He's not odd. He's a bit pathetic if you don't.
Exactly. But anyways, we're going to get straight into this second episode, and by far might be my favourite out of them all, because it's only the second one.
We've done a lot, man. We've mastered it by now.
But today's theme is... I'm going to ask him again this time. Last time he forgot. Do you remember this time?
It is moral dilemmas and bad decisions.
Bloody hell, he even got the first bit right. I was just expecting him to say bad decisions.
No,
but here we are. And are you ready to hear story number 1 on Reddit?
Knock yourself out.
Don't know the name. Didn't really care about the name. So whoever you are, I do apologise, but...
He doesn't care.
I don't care. At the age of 21, I thought it was the best thing I could do was drop out of college and marry my boyfriend I have had for 3 years. Does this sound abnormal so far?
Nah, it's all right. But dropping out of college to marry is crazy. But I mean,
They're American, by the way. I just forgot to say that. They are American.
Well,
This isn't the UK where, like, after your first year of college, you're pretty much in the outside world. They're 21. She's just dropped out of college. To be fair, I don't have no, like, taste of, like, Americans and stuff like that. So, like, I don't get how it works, you know what I mean? I don't get, like, what year you finish school over there.
Crazy,
yeah, I don't get what it's like. But all I know is that she's 21. It's a woman perspective, by the way. She's 21, marrying her boyfriend of 3 years. He did not care if we were married or not, but I loved him and pushed him anyway. Well, that's your first bad decision. You know what? It's been 3 years. That is already the first bad decision, wouldn't you say so?
I think it's a bit of a stretch. I think you need to calm down, love.
Their marriage is being, like, only molded because of her pushing him to marry her.
It's not even his decision.
You know what? That's a bit mad stuff. It is. But anyways,
he's getting held against his own will.
Holy guys. After 2 years of being married, I left him.
Oh, wow.
So she pushed him to marry her, and then after 2 years, she went, "See you later."
Yeah, I'm all right. I'll take your house.
You know,
I'll take everything you have.
Hell, these Americans, I'm telling you. Would you rather 100 mil or be part of society?
I'll be a babysitter reporter. Golly.
Oh, what was the other one? Oh, the voices in my head say, "No, the kids in my basement say, ah."
By the way, you lot need to take control of yourself. You're being too open on social media.
I'm going to plop some of the comments on screen now. We're going to have one up here. We're also going to have one in the middle here. We're also going to have one on Kai's right there. We're also going to have one just in the middle here. These comments are ridiculous. We also had a couple of verified people, didn't we, comment as well, which is mental.
I'm putting the story too.
Exactly, and I'm also, we're just as grateful to have... Bear in mind, the episode wasn't even out at this point. This was just a clip.
That was like 2 days before.
So, and I also would like to thank Kai for just creating one of the most viral moments of the podcast so far. So I'm just incredibly grateful.
Some would say it's a skill and some would say it's a talent. Yeah, I mean, just...
I don't know which one it is.
For your autism and ADHD.
Anyways... I left him because I didn't like where our relationship was going and he didn't care. that's now fair because it's justified. He seemed like he didn't care, and she didn't like where it was going, so she didn't want to be, just
He didn't care, but you got forced to be in it, so.
So you shouldn't have to care.
Just doesn't care. He couldn't care less.
I thought breaking up with him would scare him into caring. Manipulation, guys. Check out the recent clip that just come out actually about manipulation on Instagram and TikTok, by the way.
Seems to be a common theme.
Common theme, bloody it didn't.
Roski.
He now has a pregnant 18-year-old girlfriend.
Bro, he's been preparing that. He knew it was going to happen.
Bad
he just started
decisions.
preparing
Love,
himself.
you've left college. You don't have a husband anymore. Your ex-husband's now got another 18-year-old. I mean, you both just made really bad decisions.
Yeah.
So you should just restart.
I think you need to look back and analyse and think, what have I done for these last 4 years?
Exactly. My life is ruined. I live with it. And also the pain every day. I didn't even have an education to fall back on. She couldn't even go back. I just put all of my trust and faith into a new man. Instead of trying counselling or talking to a specialist, I took our relationship into my own hands and completely smashed it.
Wow.
Moral decisions.
I'm glad he's
decisions.
happy. He's living his best life.
I mean, to be honest with you, I wouldn't. American, 18-year-old girl pregnant. And he's like 22, 21 now because they were both 21 at the time in their relationship.
Might be from Texas.
Alabama. Ohio.
Holy.
Sorry, I don't mean to disrespect anyone out there. It's just mental what we hear about from over here in the UK. But
I mean, it's not a rumour either. We all know it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And if you want put any stories, check out the Unhinged Hour on Instagram. Put a story down in the request, and we would much appreciate it. We also do have something to share from a guest. Actually, I will pull it up after this segment, or after your segment, after it, when it's back to my segment. Bloody hell, the phone nearly just fell off me bloody lap. That's not going to be good.
God.
Also, might have to release some bloopers at some point because you guys would be surprised how long this.
It takes some effort.
It does take some effort.
But you don't know what's playing in the background, by the way.
I do
There's
apologise.
a screen behind you, and just he was doing something before chat. I'm not going to be pointing fingers here. Bloody hell, like, dude.
Jesus
We
Christ.
ain't checking that search history. I'll put it that way.
I'm searching nothing up, dude. Okay, this is not me. But the Geordie Carr. First story is finished. Let me get your opinions before I ask you this lovely question. So what do you think of the story?
Oh, this story, I think she got what was coming to her.
It was her fault.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It was her fault.
She forced him to get married, and then she didn't like the fact that he didn't care, and then she broke up with him to make him care. But he didn't care because he didn't like her, and he got forced to marry.
Pretty good. But speaking on bad decisions, and speaking that it's her fault, and speaking about consequences, would you rather lie to protect your friend or tell the truth to get them in serious trouble? You know, they've done something absolutely outrageous.
It's interesting that because one of my questions I think is the same.
You know what? I mean, like I said, I write these questions, he writes his questions, we just end up talking them. This is the first time he's hearing this. But it does say in bold writing, would you rather lie to protect your friend or tell the truth to get them in serious trouble? They've done something absolutely outrageous. But what would you do? Would you do the bad decision of keeping them out of trouble, even though they've done something absolutely outrageous? Or would you lie and be morally bad?
I think it depends on what they've done. If they've stolen something...
Severity.
Yeah, I think they've stolen something, I couldn't care less. But if I found out that he's just family of six, I'm like, maybe, like, yeah.
There's a lot on a timeline here. There's a lot that could be going on right now. There's a lot that
yeah,
I must admit could be a lot going on. But I think for me personally, again, yeah, I do agree would be what the severity of it was. Like, I feel like if you're doing something in education now and loads of people just do stupid stuff. And also depends how I view you. If I view you as a total... this is going to get... Maybe... The second word might get blocked out. The first word's right.
Well.
If you're a then, you know what? Then me...
So we are now reading... Well, I'm reading my story of, a bad decision. This one's short, but it sums up a lot, you see. Because especially people our age... I feel would make this decision. But I'll just begin. Moving in with my 3 best friends from high school. They're all older than me.
3 best friends from high school older than her.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, is it he or her? Do you know?
What's the she?
Okay.
And I had assumed we're responsible. Keyword here, assumed.
Assumed, right? You said before.
Assumed.
I heard that.
Assumed. Long story short, I'm out of several $1,000s over the course of 3 years.
Say that again, sorry.
Long story short, I'm out of several $1,000s over the course of 3 years.
What an idiot.
Baddecision.com.
Already a bad decision.
Wow. Keyword, thought they were responsible.
And that was the story.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair enough. It's nice. I'm not even too bothered that it's short. I'm just bothered that the fact that they're just really idiots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what happens with you moving with friends, especially in this day and age. You get a generation who's just not mentally disciplined at all. And then you get people who just plow through loads of money.
Thousands.
Thousands of money, by the way.
Like, rent wasn't paid for that month.
Rent was never paid.
Yeah. Now you can't get
the
a
hold
house.
of that money. Now they can't get a house. Nothing to do. Their friends are broke.
That's right.
You're broke.
You're a... Sorry. We'll just...
He's going to go to jail.
Dude. It wasn't me. I
Anyways,
surrender.
I believe I'm waiting upon a question.
You are waiting upon a question. It's in my pictures. So if you just give me it, there we are. I've got one. So,
Wait a minute.
question 1 from me.
That's
Would you lie to avoid getting in trouble, or always tell the truth, even if it makes things worse? So I think basically, would you rather always lie?
I'll always tell the truth.
Yeah. But like you don't have a choice. You just always
Okay,
lie.
so
Always
I'm going to
tell
give
the
you a
truth.
quick insight here. When I was younger, I always used to lie.
I think everyone did that.
No, but like I did it on a different level. I lied about everything.
Oh, bro.
I lied about just the smallest things possible. However, my life now is very different. You know, I just feel like just tell someone the truth, even if it's bad. Tell someone the truth because I feel like they might still. I mean, not like respect you, but I feel like they might still think, okay, you know what? I respect you a little bit for telling the truth. Like if you were to like do something, right, in a relationship, outside a relationship, you know, between your friends or family, and you do something bad, and then you lie about it, and then they find out you've lied about it, you lose their trust. You lose everything with them. However, you tell them the truth, yeah, they're still going to be really annoyed. They're going to be really, really angry with you. And yeah, it might have a really big consequence. But because you've told them the truth, it might soften it up a tiny bit. But it's still no excuse to do things. You know what I mean? Just because someone might feel a bit of sympathy for you because you've told the truth. It's still not good to lie. Disclaimer.
I
Never
think
lie.
it would be quite funny if you just always lying though, because someone would watch you walk out the house and be like, "Where are you going?" Nowhere.
Bro, if my kids were to do that, I'd be like, okay.
All the house is on fire. They're like, "Where's the fire?" I'm like, "There's no fire." That's just real life.
No, I get really rage baited by that. You know, so just one word answer. I don't know.
It's like
You know, when you're in an interrogation. Have you ever seen that guy? I don't know if you guys know what I'm on about, but there's this rapper, and he's been in jail. It's like, why are you shrugging your shoulders? Because they're my shoulders.
They're mine.
Have you not seen the guy?
I don't think so.
Oh, I forgot his name, but if you know who he is, put him in the comments below. And Kai will definitely know who he is. But he's a guy that goes, yeah, you see the shrug of the shoulders one. Oh, it's like, do you have hair in this picture? Does it look like I have hair in my head in this picture? Because obviously he's bald, right? But then he has hair on his head in the picture. Like, does it look like I have hair in my head in the picture? That's what it sounds like. I feel like that's exactly what it would come across. The way you're speaking like that, that's exactly what it comes across as.
I think I would lie just for the crack, because it would be pure entertainment.
Absolutely bizarre.
That was just
Absolutely.
pure entertainment, honestly. The rage bait, like, you know, like if someone's just fat, and they're like, I'm a fat, they're just like, no.
Bloody hell. Anyways, Mitchell.
Is there a front door there?
the
No.
car. There is a front door downstairs. There's a fucking window there. There's
There's
fire
not.
exits everywhere in this house. But I've got a question for you. And you know what? I'm going to ask you this question. What is the worst decision you've ever made that felt like a good idea at the time? And like I said, if he says something really unhinged and really outrageous, get this video at 100 views and we will post the secondary scenes of it. But here we go. What was the worst decision you've ever made in your life that you felt like it was a good idea at the time?
It's not the worst decision ever made, but it was bad. Because in primary school, we're playing football.
Okay.
And I thought in my head, I'd fake to fall over to get attention. And I put my hand in front of the ball to act like I caught myself. And then my friend pelted it, just snapped my pinky clean off. Because I thought it'd be funny, but then afterwards I was like, that wasn't funny.
So you try to get away with something. You try to get attention. You snap your pinky.
Humbled.
Completely humbled. You know what?
Humbled.
So glad that happened. Because, like, I feel like if that didn't happen, I feel like you might just think about it nowadays. You might go, oh, you know what? You might go, oh, you know, I'll still continue to do it. I'm glad that happened. Because you learn off these
school, you know what I mean? I was a stupid kid.
But, I mean, I feel like, I'm not saying it doesn't count, but I just feel like it's so, because you were so young, it's just something you would do anyways. But, do you have your next question for me? So?
I do.
You see what I mean? He puts his phone away. You know,
it's easier, bro, because I've got gallery open.
Do you have another question?
I'll think of one.
Well, I obviously have 4 questions prepared, and I've asked you to.
He has backup.
I will ask him another one, right? I'll ask him another one, but I'm going to save the last question for after my second Reddit story. Would you rather... Are you guys ready? You guys ready to answer at home? Get your popcorn ready. Get everything ready. Get your Red Bull ready. Get your dog ready. Also, get your mom and dad's ready.
Get your nan ready on a seat.
Okay. Make it blurred out, actually. That might be bad for the YouTube guidelines.
Good.
Would you rather get $10,000, but someone you don't know loses 10K, or get nothing, but no one is affected?
That's such a stupid question, because of course I'd take the 10K.
The thing is, yeah. What is the topic of today's episode again?
It's
Moral dilemmas and bad decisions.
It is.
So if you want to take this 10K, you could be minusing 10K from my pocket.
Exactly. There's a risk, but although you're thinking there's the 2 billion people in the world, chances are you off, mate.
You mean 8 billion people in the world?
8 billion. I was on there. I was close enough.
Bloody hell.
I thought with COVID that it must have rounded down, you see, but it's alright.
You know what? 2 billion people in the world. There's 2 billion people in this world. I think I'd be the only person on the street.
Well, to be fair, that 8 billion people in the world, I feel like just coming from you, I feel like that would be, the chances of that would be unbelievable. The chances of it coming from a homeless person.
That's even worse. That makes it like.
Yeah, but then also there's the chances to come from which I can't say actually because that will get banned. I'll say another name.
Margot Robbie.
Exactly. She's getting paid enough. 10 grand a face. She's not.
But that's the thing. It's a moral decision. It's
a risk.
And if I was to be completely honest with you, I swear on anything here, I'll be completely honest. I wouldn't do it because I feel like I said, people always think about the ifs and think about, but what happens if it was just getting taken off a billionaire or a millionaire? Yeah. But the thing is there more billionaires, or like middle class standard people in the world?
To be fair though, right? I think if I was to take it, right, and if I was to find out where it came from, I would give it back.
No, you wouldn't.
I would. No, honestly, I would.
But
if it came from a single mom that was like struggling, I would be like, you can have 20 grand back. I'll double it.
But here's the thing for me. The thing is on my end is that if you were to take the money and someone lose it, I know someone, I'm not gonna name them, but I know someone next to where I play football has a really nice house. They got a Range Rover. The house is like, them houses that have got grey doors, got grey it just looks nice.
The doors are like pretty.
I think if they lost 10K on the spot, I think they would not financially recover well from it. Even though, but the thing is, that's the thing. The only way to ever remember when I feel like anyone losing just 10K on the spot would kind of hurt them, depending on how disciplined, how humble you are. I feel like if you're one of those people who loses 10K, and then you just start acting up because
Especially if
You're
it's
a
just
prick.
out of nowhere and it's just to someone else. It's like, oh, well, you could have waited for that.
Exactly.
But
But we're gonna come back after this little break, because he needs to sort himself out.
I've got a would you rather.
Oh, you've got a would you rather for us?
Yeah.
Well, we'll do that after the break. Sorry. And we're back.
We are back indeed.
And what is going on now is I'm about to tell Kai a story, but however, just a short one. This one's more of a life lesson. Still on the topic of bad decisions, but here we go. Losing contact with the people I cared about, I'll just message them tomorrow instead. Tomorrow never came, and now the relationships are dead. What do you think about that one? Do you understand it?
Yeah, I think it's a common mistake. You know, people don't check up on family enough. You know, they think I'll do it tomorrow, but you know, tomorrow it isn't promised. You know.
That's correct.
God bless you. I was in relation to him. Patty cake. I'm telling you, bus, human, floor. Help, help,
Bloody
help.
hell. Bloody,
You know what I
bloody
mean?
hell.
And then that moment I learned whoever texted him 5 minutes ago, they didn't get a response, you know. True
Anyways.
story. Walls in High Street.
Bloody hell, that's just not going to go well, is it? Are you ready for my controversial opinion?
I'm very excited for it.
Bad decisions are often more violent. You know, it's going to restart. I'm going to restart.
Go on, mate, you got it.
Bad decisions are often more valuable than good ones.
I agree. I think bad decisions teach you a lot. Yeah,
They definitely do.
they do. Everything I know is because I made a mistake and I went, well, I'll not do that again.
You know what? My life is, you know, a lot of life lessons. I've been through a lot of stuff. But hey, the stuff I've been through is caused by my own common mistakes. You know what I mean? There'll be a lot of people watching this going, yeah, we know that. We know that. You definitely know that.
Dude, it was you.
But the thing is, I'm not afraid to admit that anymore. I'm not afraid to just sit there and just... I'm out of school now. I'm out of everything, you know, just why lie about stuff? Just live life and just, you know, don't make any more moral bad decisions. Change your life for the better. You're still young and keep going. You know what I mean? Just like, that's just the advice for the young people out there. The old people, you could...
Big up the youngins in that.
Yep, that's him going to jail.
You know, it's actually, you know, there's just, right, chat. Yes, I'll keep going, just chat. I'm taking used to streaming stuff, man. Yesterday, right, I'm watching a video. And this is NBA player asked this kid,
Watch out.
what's your favourite thing to watch? This NBA player, do you like watching cartoons? Kids' responses, what are cartoons?
Yeah, I've seen this video.
I feel old. I feel like a fossil.
I feel old, but like I just feel like I also know at heart I know I'm still young.
That's a mistake, actually, not showing your kids what cartoons are.
Bloody hell.
You've brainwashed a child.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, this is how the kids are these days. But all my advice is just, while you're young, be happy, but don't be too happy. What I mean by that is, don't make bad decisions that will affect your later life. Because if you're like me, who's made decisions in high school that are pretty bad, you know, it's not that it might have a massive outcome out on your like later life. It'll just be like, it just won't be nice in the back of your head. However, making bad decisions though can also lead to good lessons, which means in the future you're a lot more mentally and physically prepared for situations you're coming into.
Yeah, that's the only time I've actually learned is when I've done a terrible mistake like Will. I should have locked in there.
Now we are ready for Kai Mitchell's
'Cause
story.
in a basketball game once, I scored in the wrong net. But my mistake was because I didn't look at the clock and I thought it was half time, but it was just a timeout. And I was thinking, why is no one trying to come after us here? And then look, the score didn't go on our team, it went on the other's team. I was thinking, right then. Rule number 1, ever since then, I always shut the clock to make sure it's half time.
All right. That's a really, really bad mistake, by the way. That's a bad mistake. You know, I've never made a mistake like that.
To be fair though, I'm glad everyone laughed about it. But it wasn't forgotten. Am I doing a story, huh?
Yeah, man, you're doing a story, dude.
So, chatting it, bad man's got a story and that for you lot. So, we'll just begin. You know, user, no name mentioned, because we're respectful of that. But
It's definitely
if
not.
you know who you are. I knew a woman whose fiance, was a
Bad decision already.
already. He promised to clean up his act, but somehow got a hold of their savings for the wedding. Dot.
Oh my
all of it.
goodness. Hey, basically, do you want me to just say how this is out?
Go on.
He has no girlfriend / wife / fiance anymore.
Needless to say, they aren't married.
They are married now, are they?
Aren't.
Oh, they aren't married. Bro, done what we done on schedule one where we just keep clicking and clicking and clicking. Don't disclaimer. Just don't, no, sorry, don't
Gamble
at
on
all.
horses actually do that.
Don't gamble at all. And if you're gonna gamble, gamble responsibly. Set a limit. Set a timeout. Just do certain things. Don't do any big deals. That's just all I need to say. And that's coming from me actually. I don't.
He's a.
I don't.
No, he's a good lad. He's a good lad. So yeah, that was
I have to
interesting.
check the guidelines for that one, by the way. If we can say any of that, what's just.
We'll find out.
But
we're sitting up. I felt serious. I'll lock in there.
I think actually, hold on, bear with me for a second, guys. I've got a question, and then I think you've got a question for me, or you've got an opinion to ask me.
I've got two things. I've got a question and a controversial.
Well,
opinion.
we'll hear them after this. Do you think most people are actually good, or they just act good to avoid consequences?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Think about like the whole world. Don't think about this country. Don't think about your personal life. Don't think about your own personal experiences. Think about in general. Do you think people are generally good people, or they act good to avoid consequences or some certain stick?
I think as of recently, I'm not going to mention any popular names out there, but it involves in islands, and certain people have had power, on the outside they look good, and then as of recently you realise what they've been involved with, and it's like, alright. So I think a lot of the world covers up with kindness, although the people that are actually good get the bad side of it, because when they are actually good, no one believes them.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
Yeah.
there's been a few times where like I've seen people like do good, but like they get stick for it. And you know what? Bloody hell, I bloody hate this. You know what's mad? When someone does something bad, and I don't mean to sound like an egotistical person here, but I've done some bad things and good things in my life. The bad things you get penalised for.
Yeah.
Consequences, you take them. Certainly you've taken them. But
Yeah.
the good things in life also get consequences. So I'm not there going, what do you fucking want me to do?
You
know what I mean? Do you want me to be good or bad?
You can be loyal, and guess what? You still get. It's just.
That's getting blurred out.
Oh no! I think a lot of the world covers up with kindness, but I feel bad for the people that are genuinely kind, because they get the bad end of the stick.
Definitely.
Because no one believes them, and
Exactly.
it's rough.
I'm ready.
You ready for what do you want? I'll give you your option. Do you want the controversial opinion or?
I want your opinion first.
My opinion.
Because, yeah, I just want the opinion first.
Yeah, you do. And
I love looking at people's opinions.
You're gonna get it.
I never want to change people's opinions. I'm not that type of person, but I love looking at opinions because it makes me think.
I like
A
this
lot.
one. I really like this one.
Let's go.
Because what you are currently watching is exactly this. Controversial opinion. Social media does more harm than good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is? On a podcast, I feel like controversial opinions should be debated worldwide. But
That was just
that
a
one
statement.
surely cannot be debated.
Yeah.
Social media has done nothing but harm throughout the
Yeah.
whole world, through my life, probably through your life, maybe.
Yeah.
However, there is some part of social media.
That's
That
why
is
I
good.
put it there, because to be fair, if you when your brain's taken in so much brainwash, it brainwashes you. But the thing is, with me and you lately, our For You pages have changed to just pure motivation. So
Yeah.
it's not as bad now, to be fair. And as of recently, quote unquote AI, I freaking love AI.
Oh,
If it
yeah.
wasn't for AI, I think a lot would be done. But
I agree. I feel like
50-50 to be fair. I think it depends how you use it.
yeah, AI has been good. But the only reason the other thing I say about social media is because you guys are on social media watching us. Social media has helped us grow. Social media has helped so many people individually with like motivation and tutorials. But the other side of social media and the social media side of like talking to friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Destroyed mentally and physically.
does.
Like there's a lot of things people have said to people behind people's backs. Oh, it's just not
Snapchat.
good. It's really not good.
Snapchat.
I might get clipped up here,
Snapchat.
and I might get a lot of stick for saying that because
I bloody say me Snapchat. You know what it is? It's just a freaking whole website. I went there.
that's bad. That my Snapchat's nowhere near like that.
No, but I mean, like,
Used to be.
bro, honestly, you could find a girl and then you look at the snaps go and you think, wow,
Absolutely diabolical.
wow, and you just, but
I am ready for your question. You know, this guy's got some really good opinions
quote
and
unquote,
questions.
in fact, I'll be blessed. I'm just gonna say it before I get in trouble.
Oh no! What am I expecting?
Wait,
Deal.
question now, dude. I was on my photos, and I went off photos to go back on my photos.
Bro's the type of person to search up Google on Google. You know what it is.
ChatGPT and searching ChatGPT.
Ooh, bro. We'll get you over there soon. Don't you worry.
Once we pick up our, would you sacrifice one person to save 5 if you are 100% sure of the outcome?
Fuck! What a question. Fuck.
There's 5 people you could save, yeah, but that one person though. Because now you just killed someone.
You ever heard of quantity over quality?
Fuck. This guy does.
Sorry.
He does ball.
Quality over quantity. You know, you could.
That was hot.
You could give it 1 OG for 5 GD, but would you give it 1 GD for 5 OG? You know what I mean? He knows what I'm on about.
Secrets of man don't know what it means.
But the thing is, would I rather sacrifice one person?
Yeah.
Would I rather sacrifice one
Save
person
5
to
people.
save 5? I don't know.
Because now you just killed someone, but you've also just saved 5 people.
But what do you mean their outcome? Like whose outcome? The 5 people's outcome or or the person I'm sacrificing's outcome?
I think most like the 5 people, their outcome.
Okay, so if I knew the 5 people I was saving's outcome would to be like, for example, say if it was of choice at the moment, say if their outcomes was to be like live the happiest life and they were gonna have. That's a really harsh question to ask.
To give 5 people a better life.
But the thing is, if I didn't take that,
No, I think so. Yeah. Wait, I think it's sort of like a train track situation. If you had to switch the tracks, I mean, go through adoption.
those legs are gonna be smooth soon.
Just do it. Oh yeah. You just rolled about 5.
Let's go! Is this gotta go
Yeah,
up?
it's up.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
You ready?
Freaking.
I can't even get it.
You
ready?
Tease me, man. Just go. Oh. Just go. You don't.
I'm not even doing it
No,
yet.
this pain's an illusion. Pain, genuine. I don't believe in pain. I genuinely don't believe in
you
it. Yeah, I don't believe in pain.
Whoa. We're just gonna can't even bloody get it up. You guys ready? Oh, there we go. That one felt pretty nice. No, is he
No, I don't feel pain, you know.
ready?
Yeah. Just go, man. Just go.
Something you don't really need to bother with doing that, guy. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna get that out the way. But this one's for Tino.
Yeah,
See,
it's all right.
the quicker
It's
you
all right.
breathe,
It's all right. Just. Yeah. Where'd you go, yeah?
All right, guys, and that is the end to the Unhinged Hour podcast, episode 2.
Yeah,
as you can see, we've got Jody Kai in the
honestly,
background,
I
ready
need
to say his
views, I need
goodbyes.
follows. Make sure you support everything because of what I've just went through for you. Get closer with that, by the way. We're seeing the sunburn there. What is that? Like,
Oh my goodness! You know what I'm saying? This is mad. So that's him.
Wow.
Massaging, soothing, whatever you want to call it, his legs.
is
And we will
worse
see
than
you
that.
for episode 3 next week.
Shut up, man.
Bye.
Bro.